All right, welcome everyone to the West Coast Pop channel here on YouTube. It's Friday night, it's WrestleMania weekend, and it is time for the hottest watch along to AEW Rampage. Welcome to the stream. My name is Zach. It's WrestleMania weekend. Are you excited? Are you watching SmackDown in the Hall of Fame right now? Are you watching Supercard of Honor finish up? We're going to touch on that. We're going to touch up on a lot of things here. So get your chats ready all stream long. I want to hear from you. And if you're not watching live, leave comments. I want to know what's going on your WrestleMania weekend, how you're watching, where you're watching. And if you're in LA, let us know. Let's go over the card really quick. Taya Valkyrie will face Marina Shafir, the Problem. Yes, she is. Best Friends versus the Kings of the Black Throne. Sammy Guevara versus Konosuke. And we have Action Andretti versus Juice Robinson. Okay, we got Juice Robinson on tonight. But anyways, I know a lot of people enjoy him. I really don't. But Rampage is starting up right now. During the commercial breaks, we are going to talk about news and rumors. We're going to do your NXT Stand and Deliver predictions. And, of course, we're going to cover Supercard of Honor happenings as they come. I got a lot set. Almost all the card is done with right now. If you are watching live, let us know. Rampage is starting up right now. And, of course, we have trivia where you can be tonight's champ. The West Coast Pop Trivia champ can be you. Play along at home. We're going to have some fun. Rampage is starting up right now. Jim Ross is here. Noob is here. How you doing? I got something in news and rumors for you, Noob. We'll see if you're playing it or not. All right, let's get to it here. Sammy Guevara. Takeshita. This should be good. We'll talk about the new reality show for AEW later on. But let me know what you're doing this WrestleMania weekend. I'm excited. So excited to watch SmackDown and the Hall of Fame after this. And we will touch on Supercard of Honor, Ring of Honor's pay-per-views going on right now. The Reach for the Sky tag team tournament is going on right now, not tournament match. We still need Claudio versus Eddie, and it looks like Yuta and Shibata might main event that. So that is going on right now. Lots of happenings going on in wrestling this weekend. Noob, how are you watching WrestleMania? You just gonna kind of hang out? You gonna go to a party? Entrances always done on YouTube if you ever want to catch them on Rampage. Gonna do Mania predictions tomorrow at 4. We're gonna watch the kickoff together, and then WrestleMania is WrestleMania. So we're gonna just kind of enjoy that, not do a live stream and not do anything during that. We're just gonna enjoy it, have a good time watching it tomorrow night. But we will do the kickoff together and do our WrestleMania predictions. So if you are a couch crusader watching WrestleMania and not here in LA tomorrow night for WrestleMania Night 1, join us for the kickoff. It's a very, like, a lot of the, I'll just say right now for some of my picks, Judgment Day is winning all across the board. Lone Star Friend, how you doing? Nice to have you in there. Happy WrestleMania weekend, Lone Star Friend. Him and Tay did not come off that well on AEW All Access. I don't think they came off like adults, but Darby Allin, they're doing this weird tease now with people like they built Jack Perry up big time for facing MJF. I like better when it's all of them in a 4-way, the Pillars match at the next pay-per-view. I think that's the get. I don't want to see MJF beat Jungle Boy and then Sammy and Darby fight and the winner gets MJF in that. It drags it out for AEW, but like I want a Pillars match. That's money. He's so good. He's so good, and he's still so young. So there's a lot that we're going to be seeing of him, and especially now that he's on AEW, I think we're going to see different style from him too. I'm excited for him. Taya Valkyrie. So we didn't do a stream last weekend. This is the 3rd Rampage in a row that she's on. I figure if she's going to be the one to challenge Jade, why not showcase her more on Dynamite? because she's great. Is the Hall of Fame on right now? Are you watching the Hall of Fame? Kind of odd. I know it's on Peacock, and it's kind of I don't know. I don't want to say it's a weird class. It's just it doesn't seem as big of a class. I just would rather have seen Victoria go in over Stacy Keibler, just because Victoria has such a resume in wrestling, and yes, not even an Impact. Takeshka sure does. That man needs a bonus. All right, they're going to picture in picture. Let us know what you're doing for WrestleMania. What match are you excited for the most in WrestleMania? I know we're watching an AEW show, but I mean, it's fucking WrestleMania weekend. How's the Hall of Fame, Lucy fan? And how you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. I know it just started, but Lucy fan, let us know if they do an angle with Ray. I really hope they don't, and Ray just is kind of there. I know it makes sense to get more heat on Dom to do something with the Ray induction, but like I would just rather have Ray kind of be inducted to the Hall of Fame. Lone Star wants Rhea to win. I think that's got to be it. Oh, I forgot to add the picture. But if you go on Peacock right now, Uzi fan, obviously don't go out and miss the Hall of Fame if you don't want to. But if you go look at WrestleMania on Peacock right now, the picture for night 1 is Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, and night 2 obviously is Cody and Roman. So that's kind of a tell that the women are going to main event, but it is still up in the air because they didn't announce it. And if you saw the list of matches that they released this week, none of them were really in order. So we'll see what happens. I do want to see if Ultra Bridge plays Edge out. I know they're going to do stuff with the Brood, and there's another rumor I want to save, just in case it is true. It's a cool surprise. But Gangrel's been training. There's rumor that him and Damian Priest will get involved. They could do a Brood mix with the Ultra Bridge song, I do believe. It would be kind of weird because Finn will be using his other demon song, or maybe a new demon song, but Ultra Bridge does the Judgment Day song too, so I'm excited for Gangrel. He's like training, so there's something going on. If you are watching this and you are here in beautiful Los Angeles, let us know. Also, if you did come here and you are not sure what to do in LA or how to get around during your WrestleMania weekend, put a link to the LA video that we have that'll help you get around during WrestleMania weekend. It's in the description. We will be getting, I do believe it's a live Rampage coming up. It might be next week. I'm not sure, but I think it's the Battle of the Belts week. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Do you like the build to this Asuka match? And how do you see it ending? The build has been iffy. It's almost the exact opposite of how Charlotte and Rhea are, Bianca and Asuka. You have two people that are faces, then you have a face and a heel, but you're kind of turning one of them heel already in Charlotte because she has just a better heel. So it's just like it's odd booking for both women's matches going up to it. I know both of them are going to be really good though. And we get Bianca and Asuka on night 2. I'm so excited for these entrances. Bianca promised something good, and I know Asuka always has at least something fun. I like her older music better, but nice move. It's a smooth Spanish fly. Zach, if Cody wins, you have to grow your hair out and dye your hair blonde. Lucy fan. By the time my hair grows out to dye blonde, Rampage will be watchable. That's how long it's going to take. I did grow my hair out for a play once in Chicago. Yeah. You don't want it. You don't want it. Takeshita doing a nice job selling everything. Usually he's in control of a lot of these matches, just kind of showcase him. There you go. Nope. This is tough, man. You got to have Sammy lose, but you also have to have Sammy win so he can be in this Pillars feud. This has to be a Pillars match. I can't do one-on-one on one-on-one. News and rumors coming up next commercial break. Then after that, we will do stand and deliver predictions. I want your predictions. I want to know who you think are going to win. So NXT has been a little fun lately. I usually kind of crap on it because it's kind of weird, but they're having fun and they're trying things. So I'm appreciating NXT right now. Are you excited for Raw on Monday? I know Nick Khan said surprises are going to happen during WrestleMania, but usually it's the SmackDown and the Raw after Mania that they save them for. But it's a lot to have someone come down. That long entrance is a lot. It takes a lot of time. It kind of worked at SummerSlam when you had Damage Control come in because there were three of them. So you have Bailey come down halfway, then you have Dakota Kai, then you have Io Sky. If Roman wins, you have to make a video wearing Cena gear saying you can't see me for 2 minutes. I actually want Roman to win, so I kind of don't want to do that. I'll do something on the show like that. I'll do something on the weekly show like that if Roman wins. I'll be happy if Roman wins because I want him to. I still think you can drag this out a little bit longer and have it make sense, but I also don't know when else you make Cody win the big one. All right, Sammy Guevara won. That's fine because he has to be built. Again, for the Pillars match. Let me know how it is where you are. It's 57 degrees, it says right now. The sun is setting on the beautiful Hollywood Hills. Fat Laces is here. How you doing on WrestleMania weekend? I'm so excited. And they're going to compete for the titles. Would you take this? Would you take this? Out of nowhere, towards the end of the main match on night 2, when Cody is in complete control, about to hit maybe a Cody cutter or something else, out of nowhere, an RKO. Oh my God, we're getting fucking QTV tonight. Let's rip on this. I hate this QTV crap. Ew. Ew, ew. This is so bad. We're still doing cell phone cam with this. First off, the sound's awful on there. Ugh, she's so annoying. Did this one air already? A little cringe. That's what the segment is. Wow, they reference Bow Wow again. Kind of making fun of yourselves for not using them and having the story go away. The dirt sheet driver, that's terrible. What is going on? Why is this allowed on TV? This is going to be longer than any segment Jade has tonight with the TBS title. Okay, so now Wardlow's going to feud with QT Marshall. Oh my God, what's happening with Wardlow? What are they doing? Well, that's QTV. That sucked. I hate that segment so much. Something insane happened on Supercard of Honor. No spoilers, though. Oh, man. We're going to talk about it later. Then you can spoil the hell out of it, Fat Laces. I know Nigel McGuinness is back. He is on there with Caprice and Riccaboni. I'm very happy about that. Rampage still has one woman. That's right. But we have fucking QTV. QTV sucks. All right. Let's talk some news and rumors right now. As the commercial for terrible, terrible shows on All Access. We'll talk about that. This is fun. If you went to the Superstore here in LA for WrestleMania, Mommy and Dom were in Eddie's Lowrider. Instead of having access, they put some of the old memorabilia in their Superstore for WrestleMania. This is only like the coolest thing that they did. I really am sad that they didn't do access this year and they're not doing it anymore. It was really cool. We got to like take pictures of the giant box of Bootios and all sorts of really cool stuff. See merchandise, see Ric Flair robes, see all this stuff from old WrestleManias, like before they even hit double digits. But that's what they did this year. And he's back. He is officially, this is kind of funny. They should make him wear a name tag, but he's is defined as being back as a WWE employee. I didn't see a description for the position. It could be intern for all I know, but he is back. And a rumor, of course, has it that he is behind creative. I feel like if he is behind creative, he's definitely behind Cena and Theory, and he's definitely behind Omos and Brock. We know Brock left when he left the arena when he heard Vince got fired. So I do believe he's at least behind those two matches. If you have any other match ideas that you think he's behind, the blueprints of Vince McMahon, the fingerprints are on, let me know in the chat because I got to know to be prepared for watching Mania this weekend. Fat Laces, for the right amount of hush money, I'll yeah. You don't like Vince? Huh? He'll make you join a club. All right, enough about Vince, but he is an employee as they described. They're working out together in LA. Take it for what you will. Whatever. Speaking of that, though, what is going on with this? We did a poll. Me and Knock, you can check out the poll on our YouTube page here. He thinks FTR is going to WWE. I do not. I do not think Tony is that out of his mind to push FTR on major TV and have the main event next week on Dynamite just to have them go to WWE because he obviously knows. I think they're staying. I think they already signed a contract. Let us know what you think. Knock is up like 64 or some percent in the poll online. So a lot of you people think that they're WWE bound. I totally beg to differ. Here's a good one. He's an employee. Have him ticket usher or seat greeter. That is, I like that. Fat Laces. Have him clean up stuff. I'm cleaning up the bathrooms when they're full. Swerve has a new album out. Swerve the Realist, if you want to look it up, if you're looking for it. And You Couldn't Be Me is the title of it. Pretty cool. I listened to a couple of the tracks. I like it, actually. So good on Swerve. He's good. And Wheel of Fortune week on WWE. We'll have a couple trivia questions regarding this. So if you want to look any of it up, I did not see the last two episodes, last three actually, but there's a hint for you for trivia, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. The top three winners money-wise move on to tonight's episode of Wheel of Fortune and battle it out. But it is very cool. And Noob, if you're still in the chat, are you playing this? The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. It is available on Steam. When I heard there's a new Sonic game in the works, I did not think it was this. It's a kind of a detective. I don't know how to describe the type of game it is, but Matt Hardy and Ethan Page are on right now. And if you are playing The Avengers, the final update 2.8 came out today. This is it. It is done. No new stuff is coming to The Avengers. So if you are playing, this is the last legs of it. Ethan Page versus Hook is coming. Tony Khan has a huge announcement this week. Surprise, surprise. Let me take this banner off. What do you think it is? Do you think it's Goldberg? Goldberg wants at least one last big retirement match. Tony Khan would love this. And I do think each of the pillars, like MGF pointed out, has a legend on their side. Well, Jungle Boy doesn't because Christian's heel and they kind of had their feud. But Goldberg team with MGF or get MGF big heat. Goldberg in the AEW, I don't think is a great idea, or is it a new show? Is it that new show that they're talking about on Saturday nights, or is the huge announcement something with Ring of Honor, something that they don't want to announce tonight and save? But that is it. We'll find out next week. Let us know what you think Tony Khan's huge snowman announcement is. House of Black coming out. Let us know if you have any news or rumors too. Again, Nigel McGuinness is back. As I wipe my nose. TK's the snowman TK. Look at the sunset. Hey, you like that? Kings of Black, that double bass pedal is kicking. I do love this music. They gotta do this lights out. They gotta get rid of this lights out stuff. It takes too long. It looks bad on TV. Just have them walk to the ring. Why are you showing like random things? And now, okay, like this is a cool group. We don't need to like do this whole like they transport to different parts of the arena. It doesn't work on live TV. Over by Uzi fan, it is 10:19. It is 7:20 now here in LA. 57 degrees. Sun is setting. Beautiful Hollywood Hills. How's the Hall of Fame so far, Uzi fan? Is it worth watching? Is it skippable? Do you keep your finger on the fast forward button and still watch it? Julia Hart works. I'd like to see some promos from her. I don't watch Dark or Dark Elevation, so The Best Friends coming out now. Oh, it's just about to start now. I guess I have to set it up. That's true. Oh, there's a kickoff. What was the Hall of Fame kickoff? What do you do on a Hall of Fame kickoff? A weed reference without referencing it. There you go. Nice one, JR. I'll take it. All right, next commercial break, we'll get your NXT Stand and Deliver predictions, and then I have all but the last three matches, the results of ROH Supercard of Honor, then Fat Laces. You can spoil it, spoil it, spoil it. TAKK. I don't know what that is. Talk. They talked. Okay. Okay, that's decent. This could have been. Oh, I guess though, because Orange Cassidy just wrestled. Who did you wrestle? The fucking Butcher on Dynamite. So I thought they were. Isn't the other one in the Supercard of Honor card tonight? Maybe they're keeping him in ROH, but they're mixing up ROH and AEW quite a bit. More than I'd like. I liked Solidarity there. I mean, if they're not going to do Solidarity, could Athena come over and join the Outcasts? New belts tonight in ROH too. If you want to look those up online, they look like the old ones, just with the new logo. Let me know if you like them, Fat Laces. I know if you're watching it, you're seeing them. All right, starting now. Let us know who the first one is, the first inductee. Oh, okay. Cameo. Word up. I'm so excited we get the Hell in a Cell on night 2. I'm so excited to see this match. They're using the original cage from what I heard. I don't want to look too much at the set, but if you look at the set looks fucking awesome. Last year it was just the big logo, and that was it. It's kind of lazy. Look kind of cool, but it's kind of lazy. This one is a set. It looks like you're going into a movie theater. Brody King's huge, man. Did you watch All Access? Did anyone watch that? That's going to be a trivia question coming up. You didn't have to watch it to know this, but the answer was in the show. All right, picture in picture. Let's get your NXT Stand and Deliver predictions right now. Stand and Deliver. Let's do it. All right. Are you going to watch it? Is on here 10 a.m. here in LA. Is on early enough in the morning. It is at the Crypto Center where SmackDown and the Hall of Fame were tonight and where Raw is going to be on Monday. This is going to be the order that they have up on WWE.com. So let's know Chase U versus the Dyad. If you put Chase U up online and you have the heel of your group do it, I do believe the Dyad's going to win with the heel of your group costing you the match. So I do believe the Dyad's going to win. We'll see Ava Raine in the ring with Thea Hale. I do believe briefly. They're really keeping Ava Raine under wraps in the ring. So, but let me know who you think is going to win. The Dyad will pick up something here because I think it's sink or swim with them. If this doesn't work with them with Chase U and this gimmick, I think it's time to either let people go or I don't know, bring an old tag team back to what they used to be. But we'll see. Chase U's over, so I mean they have nothing to lose in this match. All right, three-way tag match. I think this will be a fun match to watch, but I do believe Tony D and Stacks are taking this one. They've been really pushing storytelling with Tony D and Stacks, and I do believe that's what NXT is more about now, not feuds, but storytelling. A lot of the stuff that they do has some kind of storytelling. We saw Roxanne Perez come back. They're doing storytelling with her. We'll get to that in a bit, but it's more storytelling where the other guys are just playing darts and drinking light American beer. So I'm going to go Tony D and Stacks taking this one. Tony D and Dijak put on a great match when they fought, so I think it's going to be a good time. Gargano versus Waller. This is a tough one because why have Gargano come back for revenge and then have him lose? But at the same time, if Grayson Waller loses and he just got done crapping on NXT, he could show up on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown next week. They did put a video out. WWE did. I think it's on their stories. You can watch it. It goes back like the past few years and shows who showed up on Monday Night Raw the night after WrestleMania and then asked this year who's coming and who's going to show up. So that could be Grayson Waller. Could be others that we talk about. Let me know who you think is going to win this one. I have no idea who's going to win this match. I think Gargano wins and Waller gets called up. All right, this is going to be so fun. This is going to be great. I do believe Wesley is going to drop the title to one of these guys. I think it's going to be either Dragon Lee or Axiom, just because they've been pushing Axiom trying to get into this match for weeks. You can do one final match between Dragunov and JD McDonald's, but I think they're going to start pushing Dragon Lee because I do believe from the original report I read months ago, they want him on the main roster within a year or less. So I'm going to pick, I'll pick Dragon Lee for this one. And in the Hall of Fame, Stacy Keibler is first. Thank you, Uzi fan. Back to the action here. We're just going to finish these up. All right. The belts are changing hands in this one. These two do not, I don't know why they were made champs. They really haven't wrestled much as a tag team. It's just storyline. Again, it's storyline for their breakup, which will go to the next NXT Premium Live event. The titles are changing hands on this one. This is going to be fun. Technically, this should be the main event, but I know why the main event is. We'll get to that. But technically, this should be the main event of NXT Stand and Deliver. This could go any which way. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win this one. I can see any one of these people winning it. And then probably about 2 call-ups from this lineup right here in the next week. They're doing a storyline with Roxanne Perez where they're talking about her anxiety and dealing with that. She could remain champion and just kind of play off that storyline. Or that could be what cost her. So we'll see how they play that storyline. It's I don't say it's dicey, but interesting way to go into the next pay-per-view here. Again, I do believe maybe one for sure call-up, but possibly 2 call-ups to the main roster next week. It actually could be Roxanne Perez as well. If she does not win, I think she can get called up. Zoe Stark, I think, is the other one that's getting called up. I think the Royal Rumble was a little test for her, and I do believe she's been doing stuff before shows on main event. All right, this is the main event. Why? Because Braun is finally dropping the title. Braun Breaker is dropping the title. I gotta say, it's got to happen. Mello is gonna win, and he's gonna be the new head of NXT. Braun's had that title far too long. Mr. Charisma, Mr. Personality, Braun Breaker. I honestly, I say he gets called up. He could be the person that they're referring to in that story on WWE's social media. He could be the next one. I would love if he came up as Rex Steiner. Ditch the Braun Breaker name, come up as Rex Steiner. It just, you can spell it differently too. So if you do want to make money off of it or merchandising stuff, you can do that. But Rex Steiner is such a cool name. But it just begs to differ because the next one is NXT Battleground, May 28th, the same day as AEW's next pay-per-view. I thought it was in the morning. I didn't know this was the time, but I guess that's the time, 7:30 p.m. Yeah, Battleground is the next one. You look at this, there's about 3 or 4 people who possibly could get called up this week who are on this. Again, they used stuff for tomorrow morning's or afternoon's pay-per-view. A lot of that stuff had Mandy Rose still on it. So we'll see. Braun Breaker could get called up. Mel, if he loses, could get called up. Shawn Michaels loves him, and you know he could put a bug in Triple H's ear saying, "This is your next me." And that's it. Disqualification. Again, Roxanne could get called up. Wes Lee would be great in the mid-card scene. Tiffany Stratton, I still think, needs more time in NXT. But let me know your thoughts on NXT Stand and Deliver and who you think is going to win what match. Next commercial break, we will do trivia as the House of Black annihilate the Best Friends. This is gorgeous to watch. And the sun is almost completely down. Thanks again for joining on WrestleMania weekend, Friday night. Let me know if you're doing anything else fun. You can go see Dungeons and Dragons. I think Eric's excited to see that one. John Wick is still out there. Super Mario Brothers movie's coming up. Ant-Man's in the budget theaters now. Well, here he is. Oh, buddy. This would have more of an impact if he didn't just wrestle a big match. Not a big match, but it was a long match on Dynamite. The main event for the ROH heavyweight title is about to start. Nice. Fat Laces, you watching this live? That's so awesome. Did Yuta and Shibata go on already? Mick Foley and Tori Wilson will induct Stacy Keibler. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Why not do 2 people? Nice. Got an AEW Rampage watch party. We got a Hall of Fame watch party with Uzi Fan. Fat Laces has ROH covered left and right. Actually, we're going to get into... All right. Fat Laces, let's do this. Are you going to stay with us all night? We have about 30 seconds left, or 30 minutes left. Let me know if you're going to stay with us all night, because then you make the call when it's over, and we'll go over all of the results for ROH. Sound good? Again, I have all but the last 3 matches, and then we can go over that. And Fat Laces, if you're going to be here for the next 30 minutes watching that, you can help me out. House of Black is in control. They do the trio titles. If they do a feud with the Best Friends, I do not think you drop the titles to the Best Friends. Not just because I don't really like the Best Friends, but... All right. All right. I do believe the women's match will be next because it's going to be a squash match. It is the Problem, Marina Shafir. Keith Lee and Swerve, they've been doing these vignettes every so often, but not anything in the ring. They're going to save this for the pay-per-view because the pay-per-view is not that far off. I know Swerve's out there doing stuff right now. New album, like we just talked about. Keith Lee in the robe. Maybe he's going to see Dungeons and Dragons this weekend. Maybe that's why he's not here. Oh, he's got like a priest jacket on with the NXTX. He's going to baptize someone. Oh, there we go. There's TNT.com. All right. As this gets set up here, Mia Yim actually had a thing come out on her social media saying that the head bitch in charge is coming back. So note WrestleMania. If you're wondering why certain people are not on the card at WrestleMania, also keep in mind Triple H is finishing all these Vince McMahon storylines slash messes. And let me ask your opinion. There is supposedly a new belt coming out for the men. Let me know what you think it is. It has been approved. It is ready to go. It has been made. Let me know what you think it is. There was a Cody belt going around the internet today. I don't think it's that because if Cody loses it, none of those are replaceable plates. If you're watching on TNT.com like I am, it is just as bad as TBS.com is what I watched on Wednesday. Dynamite. Oh, we didn't talk about this. If you have HBO Max, there's about 200 movies leaving after next month. So they're starting to leave pretty soon, but a lot of movies, a lot of Warner Brothers movies are leaving as well. If you just Google that, I know it was on comicbook.com, they had the entire list, but you're looking at like Menace to Society, all the Lethal Weapon movies, a whole slew of movies, like classic movies, again, movies that are owned by Warner Brothers. So I do believe that they are shopping these out to sell to other streaming networks. So watch them while you can because Warner Brothers Discovery is trying to make up for all the money that they have in debt. All right, TNT, you are trash. Your app is crap every week. So I do not watch this live on anything else because other things kind of crash my computer, and I do not get this on cable because I'm old. And I do use cable until about 10 o'clock here. And I know everyone else is already done with their day. All right. So since I cannot watch anything until this comes back on because their app is complete garbage, we're going to do some trivia. Noob, you missed this. Let me try to find it. Let me know if you're playing this, Noob. It's on Steam. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Doesn't look like he's going very fast. But Noob, let us know if you're going to play that on Steam. Anyone else, too, let us know. And let me know if you played this. I didn't touch it, but the final patch again coming out. Let's do some trivia. And then Fat Laces will let us know when ROH Supercard of Honor is done. We'll talk about that and the results. I know a handful, but not all of them. Oh, it's an April Fool's joke. Oh, dang it. I was very intrigued by it. All right, let's do some trivia. Here we go. What movie premiere did Zelina Vega go to recently here in LA? Sorry, the go is gone because of that damn duck. Make sure to hit like and subscribe, help us grow. What movie premiere did Zelina Vega recently go to? Think of all the movies that are out. I didn't touch it either. Scream, no, but Liv Morgan was there. She might have been there too. I don't know. Let me know if Zelina was there, but I know Liv and a couple of their people were there. Not Dungeons and Dragons. That's a good guess. There's another one for D&D. Eric plays D&D, so if you play D&D, hit up Eric when we're doing the show or in the comments. Let me know what's going on Rampage too. Warner Brothers Discovery really needs to fix their stuff. This happens online. This happens with the app. So if you do watch it and you're trying to watch, I'm over here on the West Coast. I try to watch the East Coast stream so I can do this with you. Creed 3, nope. You're close. You're all within the same range of movies that are out right now. What movie premiere did Zelina Vega go to recently here in LA? do believe they had 2 premieres for this one. One of them was, I think, in London. Oops, something went wrong. Yeah, TNT. You were born. That's what went wrong. Ted Turner, if you're still in charge with your gap tooth, I hate you. Fat Laces, you got it. John Wick Chapter 4 here in LA. Did you see it? Let me know if you saw it. Reading very good things about it. Very excited to see it. All right, question number 2. What member of DX was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch? What member of DX broke it down on Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Lucy Fan is done. You quit. Don't quit on me now. Not Shawn Michaels. Not China. Lucy Fan, you're quitting like my TNT app quit. Let me know in the chat what's going on Rampage. And what member of DX was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Not Triple H either. I'll give you another hint. It was her name Tori or Kane? All right, let me try watching this a different way. Not Road Dogg, Lone Star Friend. Close. All right, hope this doesn't kill me here. I'm going to try watching this on the laptop. Oh, an Anna J promo. She's trying to act all bad now. What? She's got a fat ass and a bad attitude. Oh my god, just terrible. That's what happened when you joined Jazz. Kingston been working on Claudio's knee. When he went for the airplane spin, he buckled. Oh shit. You think that's real, Fat Laces? I hate this angle for the life of me. Cease and desist angle is just bad. I missed the angle. You have to let me know, noob. I'm back with you on Rampage. Before we get to the next match, what member of DX was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch? And noob, let me know what I missed. What cease and desist angle just happened? Was it part of the Scandival? We're on a commercial break now. WrestleMania weekend. Tomorrow, 4 p.m., whatever time the kickoff show is. The WrestleMania Night 1 kickoff show. We'll be here. We'll do our WrestleMania predictions. We'll have a good time. We'll get you into WrestleMania. We'll get you out by the time WrestleMania starts. I can never tell when Kingston is selling or when he's actually injured. So let us know, Fat Laces. And there's only like 2 other members of DX. There's one of them. It wasn't X-Pac. There's one left. There's one left. One member of DX that was not mentioned that was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. As we're on a commercial break. Final four going on right now. Noob and Lone Star. You both tied for it. That's what I like. There it is. Daddy ass. All right. Exactly. But they got it. Let's try this again. What member of the NWO was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Trying to do some Hollywood stuff that, you know, it's not a Hogan movie or like shit people know about already. So, question 3 of 10. What NWO member was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Not Scott Hall. It is Kevin Nash. Noob, you got that one. Kevin Nash out the closet. She's an ass, man. That she is. That she is. All right, next question. Get my head out of here. What TV show is LA Knight on in this picture? I never really watched the show. It wasn't my cup of tea. He was not LA Knight at the time of this either. I do believe he was in Impact when this happened. What TV show is on right now? No, not Biggest Loser. It is not a reality show. That's kind of actually a good guess, Lone Star. Now that I look at that picture, it does look like a reality show too. What TV show is LA Knight on in this picture? All Access. Did you watch this all not real access? Did I miss the women's match? Was that how short it was? God, I hate Juice Robinson. He's awful. He makes Daddy Magic look like he's cool. What TV show is LA Knight on in this picture right here? I cannot believe Valkyrie's match was that short. I figured it was going to be a squash, but for me to miss it in that little of time. WrestleMania weekend. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know if you saw stuff here in LA while you were here. No, but same network, but the show didn't originate on NBC. It's time for the main event. Dynamite. Tony Khan has a very important announcement. It must be the new TV show, I'm thinking. Because Wardlow, who I thought Goldberg would go and feud with, is feuding with Quiet Time Marshall. MJF Day. What TV show? Fat Laces, you got it. That's what it is. It's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Let me know if you watched it. I never really got into it. Question number 5. What is Adam Cole's real name? They said it on AEW All Access. This show, man, I don't know, man. I don't think this was a good idea. It's 6 episodes long. There's 5 more. People weren't really looking too good in my eyes on this one. I know they tried really hard to make Britt look like a pillar, if you will, of AEW, but a lot of it just seemed very like mean girlish what they did on this. The Bucks kind of trash talked every other independent scene, even like ROH and stuff where they came from, by saying there's only one game in town until AEW. I never felt that way. I know people who watch Impact and ROH and never watch WWE. But what is Adam Cole's real name? Adam Cole looked really good in this. I will say that. His road to recovery on here. Fat Laces again. All right, Noob. Thank you for joining. Always a pleasure. And again, if you're kicking on the couch like me tomorrow before WrestleMania Night 1, We'll be doing the kickoff together. Love to have you get your predictions. Thanks for joining, noob. All right, Austin Jenkins. I got you on that. All right. At least you got me. Who won on WWE Wheel of Fortune Night 1? Was it Carmella? Was it Xavier Woods? Was it Drew McIntyre? Everyone was paired with a fan, a WWE fan. You got to register. We talked about it here on the show. This is Night 1 lineup. 3 of these WWE superstars had fans. Which one of them won Night 1? Monday night's Wheel of Fortune, WWE night. Rock hard, Juice Robinson. This guy sucks. Lone Star. That's what I thought was going to happen too. But oh no, now it's down to 2. He won Celebrity Jeopardy. They do 2 shows in an hour. He won both of them. He's really good at this, but he's great for TV. Is not Xavier Woods. Is down to Drew and Carmella. Who won Night 1? Live next week. Rampage is live next week, followed by Battle of the Belts 6. So that is going on. Juice Robinson. I cannot stand him. It's people like him in the Bullet Club that makes me go, Bullet Club is NWO Red and Black right now. Like, I know he can go in the ring, but it's all the other stuff that builds up to it. It's like knowing someone is a good cook, but like hair always falls in their food. All right, by elimination, no one will get this one. It was Carmella. Mella was money that night. She won with her WWE fan. Fun stuff. Who is MJF playing in the Iron Claw film? Who is MJF playing in the Iron Claw film? Dude from the Bear is in there, the lead. Zac Efron is in there. Some other big names. Juice Robinson is like if someone saw Dolph Ziggler in the ring and overacted. Oh my God, he's awful. I think Noob had the right idea. Who is MJF playing in the Iron Claw film? When we're done with this, Fat Laces, we're going to go over Ring of Honor. This is question 7 of 10. We have 8 minutes together. They are going to picture in picture with Juice facing Action Andrade. Major League Baseball's back. That just started this week. Baseball's always fun to go to. Fat Laces again. Lance Von Erich. There's a picture of him on the right. I think he'll pull it off. We'll see how the acting chops are. All right, next question before we hit it up. Fat Laces, let us know if it is time. What was the name of the Get Shorty sequel that The Rock was in? WrestleMania weekend. I cannot wait. Edge and Balor. Anyone going to any parties or any bars or anything, let us know. That's always fun, especially for the Rumble. It's so funny how predictable all the matches were going into WrestleMania, but yet I'm still excited for every single one of them. Not every single one of them. I know, that was the only one I had. I just wanted to get someone in there. But very fun movie, and The Rock's very funny in this too, if you haven't seen it. All right. Who won WWE Wheel of Fortune Night 2? This is the last Wheel of Fortune one I have on here. We have 2 more questions after this, and then we are going over the ROH results with Fat Laces and everyone else still here. Was it Bianca Belair, Austin Theory, or Sonya Deville? Who won WWE Wheel of Fortune Night 2? Slow match, especially for Action Andretti. What happened with the women's match? Let me know in the chats what happened with the women's match. I missed it, but that's really short. They're really doing Taya dirty. Again, thank you for joining me on a Friday night on WrestleMania weekend. I know everyone's got so much stuff going on. Kaufman is next. Oh, let me know who is inducting Kaufman. That's very interesting. I do believe he had a writing partner or a buddy. I think he's still alive. But I think he was the only one who was in on the whole joke with Jerry the King Lawler. Not joke, but angle for on the David Letterman show. It is not Bianca. Again, down to 2. Austin Theory or Sonya Deville, who won WWE Wheel of Fortune Night 2. Uzi fan just out after one question. Uzi fan got finger poked of doomed. 2 more questions after this. 5 minutes left of the broadcast. All right, the match is over. We'll finish up some trivia, then we'll talk ROH as Tony Khan put 2 of his own programs head-to-head together on the same night and time. No one gets this one. A-Town Down, and every time they bought a vowel, he would say A-Town Down. I'll give him credit for selling it on Wheel of Fortune. All right. Whose dad played professional baseball? Io, Bobby, and Carmella visited the Angels. Tons of pictures. They had a great time. One of their dads played professional baseball. Let me know who. Whose dad played professional baseball? Back to the match. Action Andretti still down. Juice Robinson still in control of everything but his hair. Need a little leave-in conditioner. All right, we got a tie here. It is Io. There's her dad on the right there. Yes, Valley says I do believe. But I do believe there's like some crossover stuff with a lot of American stuff as well too. So he got to meet a lot of greats. And if you go on her social media, she had a really good post about it. Very cool stuff. Oh, that's all I have. That's it. That is trivia. Juice Robinson calling Action Andretti, Ricky Starks. Let's go over it. Fat Laces. Jerry Lawler is inducting him. All right, Jerry Lawler inducting Andy Kaufman. Uh-oh, it's the finger poke of doom. Uzi fan. Uzi fan, what is going on? Lone Star friend, have a great night. Take care. Have a great WrestleMania weekend. And with a finger poke of doom, one match. Uzi fan. Oh, Jerry's at home. Okay. Jimmy Hart doing it. That's odd. Uzi fan with the finger poke of doom. Did you just take the belt? Did you just take the belt from Fat Laces? Fat Laces, what do you have to say about that? finger poke of doom on you. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about they have new belts for Ring of Honor right now as Juice Robinson annoys the crowd. Vikingo beat Commander. The Embassy beat Metalik, AR Fox, and Blake Christensen. This is I was surprised at. So Brian Cage must have come to some kind of agreement with Tony Khan. Athena beat Sakazaki. She retains. Again, new belt for her. Samoa Joe beat Mark Briscoe, which I'm surprised at. But I saw online, nice moment with Mark Briscoe out there. Let us know, Fat Laces. Whatever. You guys are sharing the belt tonight. It's WrestleMania weekend. We're all champs. All right. And Daniel Garcia lost. Fat Laces, let us know the rest of the matches there. We got 3 more matches. I do not have the results for. Ricky Starks comes out now. Uzi fan, always good to share. Ricky Starks out now. Fat Laces, let us know who won the Reach for the Sky Tag Team Championship match as the Amazing Spider-Man starts up on TNT. We also have Claudio versus Eddie and Yuta versus Shibata. Yeah, Tanahashi beat Garcia. Okay, Penta and Phoenix are the new ROH champs, but a freak accident happened at the finish. What was it? Fat Laces, what was it? That's kind of weird that they are the champs when they could have done some other stuff with some other people in there. I didn't think them or Top Flight should have been the champs on here. But what is that freak accident? Dante Martin was in Penta's Mexican Destroyer, went through 2 tables? God damn. I gotta find that online. Is he okay? That's not too Ring of Honor-y, but that's fine. Whatever. All right, Penta and Phoenix are ROH champs. Oh, Dante's foot was twisted, landed wrong. Top Flight can't catch a break, man. All right, as Rampage is off the air, I'm just going to add some music. All right, Shibata is the new ROH Pure Champ. I'll take that. Yuta wasn't really... I don't watch Ring of Honor on Honor Club, so I don't know if he was working or not on there, but good to know. And the main event, Claudio versus Eddie. Fat Laces, who was it? Again, thank you for checking out the stream tonight. All the fun stuff we have. Eric's playing Guitar Hero, man. That's just fun. Claudio retained, of course. A fluke roll-up. You can't do a roll-up in ROH. Fat Laces, let me ask you this. Out of 10, what do you give ROH Supercard of Honor? I feel like something like ROH, you don't really need to... You don't need to do like a regular AEW or a WWE pay-per-view to be good. You just have to be entertained. But Fat Laces, what do you give it? As the night sky is now upon us here in Hollywood. Claudio and Wheeler Yuta were about to jump Eddie, and then Shibata came in for the save. Okay. I guess. A solid 7 out of 10. There you have it for Super Card of Honor. 7 out of 10. Fat Laces, thanks for the hookup tonight. Really appreciate that. And Uzi fan, thank you for the Hall of Fame hookup tonight. Really appreciate that. If you're not part of this great community, hit subscribe and be a part of it. Look at how much fun everyone has together. I love it. Especially on WrestleMania weekend. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. A lot of you watching something else. but still tuning in. Really appreciate that. We won't be doing a show this week, but we will be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. for the kickoff show. That's Pacific time. Whenever the kickoff for WrestleMania Night 1 is by you, that's when we'll be here, and we'll get you out the door in time to watch WrestleMania. And we'll be at night 2, so pay attention to our social media down below. We'll be going live with pictures and videos and stuff like that, so you can compare as you're watching, if you're watching on the couch. And if you are going to WrestleMania, hit us up on social media. Maybe we can run into each other at SoFi Stadium. That'd be cool. All right. That is it. Thank you for tuning into Rampage. Always a good time on Friday nights. Thank you so much for doing this. I was going to do SmackDown tonight, but Fox won't let me do the East Coast stream. But it is what it is. So I had fun with you. Co-champs, Lucy Fan, and Fat Lace is the one who got all the questions right. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for taking part. And thank you for helping out with what's going on in the world of wrestling during WrestleMania week. For West Coast Pop, I'm Zach. You'll see us again this weekend. Otherwise, have a great WrestleMania weekend and be excellent to each other. Take care, everyone, and good night.